my channel. My name is TracyLynette. If you are new here, welcome. If you are one of my returning subscribers, thank you so much for joining me for yet another weekly review. So guys, today I am so excited to be bringing you another dupe line by Bath & Body Works. It's from their Everyday Luxuries line. Last year, if you remember, I did a review on the Everyday Luxuries line and it was outstanding. Bath & Body Works did such a wonderful job with duping some of our favorite designer fragrances. And as you know, and I've talked about this many times in previous videos, that these designer fragrances are starting to get a little bit pricey. I mean, we're creeping up on niche prices at this point. So I really appreciate Bath & Body Works giving us some of our most favorite designer fragrance at half the cost, you know? I mean, it's just really something that I appreciate, and I absolutely love these dupes because they are spot on. Last year, the 2024 release was really wonderful, but we only got the fragrance mist. This year, they have now added body washes, body creams, and perfumes, mini perfumes. And I did pick up one of the mini perfumes and body lotions for one of my favorite fragrances, which I'll cover at the end. And if you haven't had a chance to see the video that I did last year about the original dupe line, I will leave a link down below so that you can check that out after this video. All right, so let's just jump right in. So the very first fragrance is called Loyal to You. Loyal to You is in this pretty yellow bottle. I think it's so pretty. And I'm gonna tell you what I think that this is a dupe of. I don't have like a cheat sheet. Last year I was able to get a little bit of a cheat sheet. This year, I'm just going by my own nose and what I think. But Loyal to You, it smells so good, guys. I do plan on picking up the body lotion and the mini perfume for this, but this smells just like Dolce & Gabbana's Devotion. And I think it is also a play on words because this one is called Loyal to You and that one's called Devotion, get it? So it makes sense, and some of the notes are really similar. So each of the fragrance notes is listed on the back of the bottle. They only list 3, and I'll go over those here in just a moment. But this one smells so good. If you like Dolce & Gabbana's Devotion, if you like Burberry Goddess, I think you would like this because of the lemon note that's in this. So the notes are, and I had to write them down because I can't see. I cannot see this. It's so little, I can't see. So the notes are sweet lemon blossom, orange flower, and vanilla marshmallow. So you're getting some of those same fragrance notes that are in Devotion. And I really do think this is a dupe for that because it smells so much like Devotion. I love this fragrance. I think it is so pretty. I have been wearing it for the last couple days, and I got a compliment from my fiance the other night. He said, "Babe, you smell really good." He was like, "What is that?" And I said, "It was the Loyal to You." And it smells like a high-end fragrance. And, you know, of course, because it's a body mist, you're not going to get the longevity that you do like you do with a designer fragrance, right? That's why the price can be at a lower price point. However, because now we have the body wash, we have the body lotion, and the perfume, you can top it off and layer it to make it last longer. With these fragrances, just with the fragrance alone, I've been getting about, I'd say 2.5 hours before I have to respray it, which is typical of a body mist. A couple of them last a little bit longer, and I'll let you know which ones those are. This one I get about 2.5 hours of wear because I just have the body mist, but I absolutely love that one. So moving right along, I have 5 of them, so I'm gonna kind of float through these a little quicker than I normally would do if it was like a dedicated review because I have 5 to go over. So the next one is called Aqua Hour. Aqua Hour is in this beautiful blue bottle that I absolutely love. Blue is my favorite color. I think it is so pretty, and it's so clean and fresh. If you like a clean scent, this is it. It's clean, it's fresh with a tad bit of sweetness. This one is, I think, a dupe for Giorgio Armani Acqua di Gio. That's what I believe this one is. Again, the play on words, Aqua Hour. So I think that this is what the dupe of. It smells very similar to that fragrance, and I absolutely love that fragrance. If it's a hot day and I just want something fresh and clean right out of the shower, I always reach for Acqua di Gio. Acqua di Gio is a tried and true classic, right? If you like a clean fragrance, if you don't like a fragrance that's doing too much, that's too heavy, but you can still smell it, Aqua di Gio is the one. And so now we have Aqua Hour. I love this. Also, I plan on picking up the body lotion in that one and a perfume because it's, like I said, it's a fraction of the cost of the designer fragrances. It's okay. I'm not discouraging you from getting designer, but in the interim, if you want to get something that's cheaper and still smell really good, jump on this Everyday Luxuries line. The Everyday Luxuries line from Bath & Body Works truly is a masterpiece when it comes to duping some of our favorites. They have hit the nail on the head, in my opinion. Okay, so the next one is Guilty as Fig. Okay, these bottles, let's just talk about how pretty the bottles are. These bottles are so pretty to me. I did see somebody, I think it was Paul Reacts. I love Paul Reacts on Instagram. He had like full bottles. They did not have that at my Bath & Body Works, so I was unable to get them. And those bottles are beautiful as well. But these body mist bottles, I think, are just as pretty as the perfume bottles. I'm hoping they get those at my local Bath & Body Works here soon. But Guilty as Fig is such a clean, fresh, pretty scent that smells just like Fleur's father figure. This is one out of the dupe line that I think can be unisex. I think it can go for a man or a woman because, as we know, father figure kind of has that same vibe, right? Hence the name father figure. A guy could wear it and totally be fine. And I think the same for Guilty as Fig. I love this one because I love Fleur's father figure. It smells so good to me, and this smells a whole lot like that. It has that fig note in it. So the notes in Guilty as Fig are fig, nectar, lush jasmine, and creamy musk. So we have that fig note, just like father figure, and I think that is a dupe for it because it smells really, really similar, like almost spot on, I really, really like that one. That one, I'm good with just the body mist because I do have father figure and I can layer that with it. So I'm good with that. I don't think I want the lotion or the perfume in that one per se, but I do really, really like that one. So if you like Fleur's father figure, if you like something that has a little bit of a masculine touch to it, I would definitely say try Guilty as Fig because this one out of the ones that I purchased is the most that I think is a little bit more masculine, but dead on for father figure. Love it, love it, love it. All right, so we're inching towards that fifth one, my favorite one. This one is called Seeing Rouge. And Seeing Rouge, I think we can all guess what this one is probably a dupe of because this perfume, let's be honest, has been duped a million times over. It is a fan favorite, a cult favorite. People love Baccarat 540. MFK Baccarat 540. I know for a fact this is a dupe for that. I know it. Okay, so let's get into it. As you know, I am the odd woman out. I don't love Baccarat 540. I'm not the biggest fan. I do like MFK's Gentle Fluidity and some of the other fragrances that MFK have to offer. But Baccarat 540 to me was not my favorite, and I'm not sure what it is. There's something in the dry down of Baccarat that I just do not like. It just does not gel well with me. However, I think it smells amazing on others. It just doesn't work with me and my body chemistry. Ariana Grande has Cloud. There's Burberry Her, and I don't like any of those because they all have that same DNA. However, Seeing Rouge, I'm not sure what Bath & Body Works did, but I can tolerate this. I feel there is a tad bit more sweetness in the dupe that it makes it a little bit more palatable for me. So I can tolerate it a little bit more. So I don't love it, but I do like it. If you like Baccarat Rouge 540, if you like Ariana Grande Cloud, if you like Burberry Her, anything with that Baccarat DNA, Seeing Rouge is what you want, and it's going to be half the cost because we know Baccarat is very expensive. And the notes in this are black currant buds, sweet saffron, and amber moss. dups. So it has some of those same notes as Baccarat, and it has that same DNA with a little bit more sweetness. So if you like those fragrances, definitely get your nose on this one. I think you would like it. It is a great alternative to that one. And it does smell good. It's just not my favorite, but it does smell good. If I had to wear that DNA, it would be the Scene Rouge. Okay, and then last but not least, out of the Everyday Luxuries line is Covered in Roses. If you checked out my previous video of the 2024 release, you will know that this is my absolute favorite, because my favorite perfume of all time is Parfums de Marly Delina, and this is a dupe for Delina. This literally smells identical to Delina. This is my scent of the day, and I am obsessed. Guys, I sprayed Delina on one arm, and then I sprayed Covered in Roses on the other arm, and literally could not tell them apart. The only difference I would say is Covered with Roses may be a hair sweeter, just maybe, but it is spot on. I am just shocked at how Bath & Body Works was able to recreate this masterpiece. I don't know how they did it, but I'm gonna tell you one thing. If you want to save money, because Delina is very expensive, worth every penny in my opinion, because it's my favorite, but this is a wonderful alternative, right? I mean, I've been wearing this every day and I don't feel guilty about it, because when you wear, like when I wear my Delina, I wear on a special occasion. It's not something I wear every single day because it's a niche fragrance. It's too expensive. I don't want to do that. I like it for special occasions. Now I can have that same fragrance daily, everyday luxuries. Get it? That's why the line is called that, and I totally agree. You can have luxuries brands, you can wear them every day and not feel guilty because of the price. So the Covered in Roses lotion, of course I had to pick that up. Now, Delina does have their own lotion, and I will say the Parfums de Marly lotion is a little more luxe, obviously, and that's reflective in the price. However, this body lotion is just fine with me. I really like it. I put this on today after my shower, put my body mist on, and let me tell you, I went through the drive-through today of a restaurant, and the girl said, "You smell so good. I can smell you through the window." So first I'm like, oh, did I overspray too much? Like, is it too strong? She was like, "It smells so good." She was like, "I feel like I smelled that before." So I was explaining to her it was a dupe for Parfums de Marly Delina, and that she should check out the Everyday Luxuries line. And she's like, "Oh, for sure. I didn't even know Bath & Body Works was doing that." I'm like, "Yes, girl, you got to go try it out, because if you like the way this smells and you like Delina, you can get it for a little bit cheaper." So that was really nice to get that compliment. And I also topped it off with the perfume. And I actually have two of these. So I got the perfume, I've got the lotion, the body lotion, and the spray. And I layered these, and I smell like a rose delight. Okay. I love Delina. I love Parfums de Marly. And to be able to have this, and this little mini perfume, I throw it in my purse, $14.50 I think it was, compared to the travel size of Delina, which is like $210 just for the travel, not the big bottle. And then the Covered in Roses, the lotion, I think the, I don't want to quote what the Delina lotion is, because I'm not sure how much that costs, but I know it's not as cheap as this, but it smells equally good. Now the longevity out of this one is outstanding. I get at least 5 hours out of this before I have to top it off, which is outstanding for a Bath & Body Works body mist, for any type of body mist. And I think with the body lotion and having the perfume, that's what gives it the longevity. And I'm really, really excited about that. I absolutely love Covered in Roses with the Everyday Luxuries line by Bath & Body Works. So guys, these are my quick thoughts on and opinions on these. If any of these fragrances are designer fragrances that you like or love, run to Bath & Body Works. Don't walk, run to Bath & Body Works and try these out. They are so good. And I want everyone to be able to smell good. And let's be honest, we need to do it on a budget, right? I mean, I know I do. I have to ball on a budget. I have to ball on a budget because it gets costly buying all of these fragrances. And I'm so grateful to have this new Everyday Luxuries line. I am very happy with my purchases. Please let me know down in the comments if you've had a chance to check them out. What are some of your favorite designer fragrances? And if you plan on picking up any of these, or if you've had a chance to, because there are some others. There's a one that's like a black opium dupe. There is another one that I think is Carolina Herrera Good Girl Blush dupe, and then one more, another one. I can't remember what that one is. So definitely get your nose on it. Like I said, I'll leave the link to the original dupe line. The Everyday Luxuries line is what the name is, the Everyday Luxuries line. I'll leave my video that I did last year down below. And if you haven't done so, please don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I enjoyed doing today's video. And like I said, it was a little bit rushed because I had a lot to cover and I don't want to take up a lot of your time. I appreciate you joining me week after week. And I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope you're having a great week. I hope you have a blessed week. And like I always say, don't forget to what? Always smell good, look good, and be good. And guys, I'll see you very soon in the next video. Bye.